Today's topic is very common and very useful.
We help you learn English through simple, real-life conversations.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to our English learning channel. I'm Anna, and today I have a very special topic for you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Alex. And Anna, I have to tell you, today's topic is really important for English learners.
It is. And you know what? A lot of people find this topic a little bit difficult. But don't worry. Today, we're going to make it super easy.
Yes, super easy. So if you want to improve your English listening and speaking, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. It takes only 2 seconds.
And if you turn on the notifications, you will never miss our new videos. Now, let's start. Okay, Alex. Today we are talking about relative clauses. Specifically, we are talking about preposition plus whom or which. Can you say this with me?
Of course. Preposition plus whom or which. Preposition plus whom or which.
Good. Now, Alex, before we start with examples, let me ask you something. Do you know what a relative clause is?
I think so. Is it a clause that gives more information about a noun?
Exactly. Yes, a relative clause gives more information about a noun. It makes our sentence longer and more interesting. And today, we're talking about one special type of relative clause, a relative clause with a preposition at the beginning.
A preposition at the beginning. That sounds interesting. What is a preposition again?
Great question. A preposition is a small word that shows a relationship between two things. For example, in, on, at, to, with, from, about, without, for, during, before, after. These are all prepositions.
Okay. So prepositions show relationships, like I am in the house.
Yes, perfect example. In shows the relationship between I and the house. Now, in relative clauses, we can use prepositions before whom or which, and this is very common in English.
Wait. So we use whom and which? What's the difference?
Excellent question. This is important. We use which when we talk about things, like a book, a car, a map, a house.
Things.
And we use whom when we talk about people, a person, a man, a woman, a friend, a teacher.
So which equals things, whom equals people. Got it.
Perfect. Now, let me give you some real examples. Listen carefully. Okay, imagine I went to a party. At the party, I met a very nice man. His name is Mr. Johnson. Later, I talk about this to you.
Okay, so you met Mr. Johnson at a party.
Yes. Now, listen to this sentence. Mr. Johnson is the man with whom I spoke at the party.
With whom I spoke. That's interesting. So instead of saying I spoke with Mr. Johnson, we can say the man with whom I spoke?
Yes, exactly. Let me break this down slowly.
Okay, break it down.
The preposition is with. W-I-T-H. With.
With.
The pronoun is whom. W-H-O-M. Whom.
Whom.
So we say, with whom, and this comes before the verb. Listen, with whom I spoke.
With whom I spoke. So the order is preposition, then whom, then the verb.
Yes, preposition first, then whom, then the verb. This is very important. Let me say it again. Preposition, whom, verb.
Preposition, whom, verb.
Now, let's look at the full sentence again. Mr. Johnson is the man with whom I spoke at the party.
With whom I spoke. That sounds so formal and sophisticated.
Yes, it's more formal, more educated. But in casual English, you can also say, Mr. Johnson is the man I spoke with at the party.
Oh, so we can move the preposition to the end?
Yes, both are correct. But today, we're learning the formal way, preposition at the beginning, because this is more common in writing, in formal emails, in academic English.
Okay, so formal equals preposition at the beginning, casual equals preposition at the end.
Exactly. Now let's try another example with whom. Imagine I wrote a letter. I wrote it to my grandmother. Now I want to talk about my grandmother to you.
You wrote a letter to your grandmother?
Yes. Now listen. My grandmother is the person to whom I wrote a letter.
To whom I wrote a letter? Oh, I see.
Let me break it down again. Preposition to, T-O, to.
To.
Pronoun whom, W-H-O-M, whom.
Whom?
Verb wrote, W-R-O-T-E, wrote.
Wrote.
So, to whom I wrote. And the full sentence, my grandmother is the person to whom I wrote a letter.
So to shows that the letter is for my grandmother. It's directed to her, right?
Perfect, yes. The preposition to shows the direction. The letter goes to my grandmother. Now, in casual English, we say, my grandmother is the person I wrote a letter to.
So we move to the end again.
Yes, but in formal English, we keep it at the beginning, to whom I wrote.
This is really helpful. I can feel the difference now. Formal sounds more educated.
Yes, exactly. Okay, now let's talk about which. This is also very important. Yes, exactly.
Okay, so now we use which for things.
Yes, for things, objects, items. Now imagine this. I went on a camping trip. I had a map. The map was very important. Without the map, I would have gotten lost.
Oh no, lost in the forest.
Yes. So listen to this sentence. Fortunately, we had a good map, without which we would have gotten lost.
Wow, without which we would have gotten lost. That's a long sentence.
Yes, but it's not difficult. Let me break it down. The preposition is without. W-I-T-H-O-U-T. Without.
Without.
The pronoun is which. W-H-I-C-H. Which.
Which.
The thing we're talking about is a map. So which refers to the map.
Ah, so which replaces the map.
Exactly. Instead of saying without the map, we say without which.
And this makes the sentence more formal.
Yes. Now let me say the sentence again slowly. Fortunately, we had a good map, without which we would have gotten lost.
Without which we would have gotten lost. So without the map, we would get lost.
Exactly. Now, in casual English, we might say, we had a good map. Without it, we would have gotten lost.
Without it, that's shorter.
Yes, but without which is more formal and more educated. It shows that you understand English grammar very well.
I like that. Let me try another example.
Okay, great. Now imagine I'm standing on a bridge. From this bridge, I can see the ocean. The view is beautiful.
A bridge with a beautiful view.
Yes. Now listen, we stood on the bridge from which we could see the ocean.
From which we could see the ocean, so from is the preposition.
Yes, from. F-R-O-M, from. This shows direction. We could see the ocean from the bridge.
Ah, so from means the direction from the bridge to the ocean.
Yes, exactly. Now let me break down the sentence again. We stood on the bridge from which we could see the ocean.
The preposition is from, the pronoun is which, and which refers to the bridge.
Perfect. You're learning so fast. In casual English, we say, we stood on the bridge and from there we could see the ocean.
But in formal English, we say from which we could see the ocean.
Exactly right. Now, let's talk about another very common preposition, of. O-F, of.
Of. Okay.
Imagine I have a friend. Her name is Sarah. Sarah has 3 children. I want to talk about Sarah's family.
Sarah with 3 children. Nice.
Now listen, Sarah is a friend, 2 of whose children are doctors.
Wait, that's different. That's whose, not whom or which.
Good observation. Yes, whose is different, but we can also say Sarah is a friend of whose children 2 are doctors.
That sounds different too.
Let me give you another example. Imagine I have a book. The book has 300 pages. The first 50 pages are interesting.
A book with 300 pages.
Now listen, I have a book of which the first 50 pages are very interesting.
Of which the first 50 pages, so which refers to the book.
Yes, and of shows possession or a part of something. Of the book means the book's pages. So of which equals of the book.
Ah, so we use of which when we talk about parts of something.
Exactly. Of which shows that something belongs to or is a part of the thing we're talking about. Let me say it again slowly. I have a book of which the first 50 pages are very interesting.
That's beautiful. It sounds so sophisticated.
Yes, and in casual English, we might say, I have a book and the first 50 pages of it are very interesting.
So again, it's the difference between formal and casual.
Yes, formal is more educated, casual is more relaxed. Now, let me give you more examples with whom, because this is very important.
Yes, I want to practice more.
Okay, example. The teacher about whom I told you is very kind.
About whom I told you, so the preposition is about.
Yes, about, and it means I told you about the teacher. So about whom equals about the teacher.
I see, so the preposition shows what we talked about. We talked about the teacher.
Perfect understanding. Now, another example. The person for whom I bought this gift is my sister.
For whom I bought this gift, so the preposition is for.
Yes, for means the gift is for someone. So for whom equals for my sister.
So I bought the gift for my sister.
Exactly. Now one more. The doctor in whom I have confidence is Dr. Smith.
In whom I have confidence. What does in mean here?
In means trust or belief. So in whom I have confidence means in my doctor I have confidence. I trust this doctor.
Ah, so different prepositions show different meanings. With means together, to means direction, about means the topic, for means the purpose, in means trust or location.
Yes, you're understanding perfectly. This is the key. The preposition shows the relationship between the person or thing and the action.
Now, can I try to make some sentences? I want to practice.
Oh, I love this. Yes, please, let's practice. But first, let me give you a structure. Listen carefully.
Okay, I'm listening.
The structure is noun plus preposition plus whom or which plus subject plus verb plus rest of sentence.
Noun, preposition, whom or which, subject, verb.
Yes, for example, the friend, noun, to whom, preposition, I gave my keys, subject plus verb.
Okay, I understand the structure. Now can I try?
Yes, try.
Okay, the restaurant in which I ate yesterday was very good.
Perfect, perfect. The restaurant in which I ate yesterday was very good. That's an excellent sentence.
Really? I made it.
Yes, in which I ate means in that restaurant I ate. You used the structure perfectly.
Now I want to try with whom.
Okay, try.
The woman to whom I gave the book is my teacher.
Excellent. The woman to whom I gave the book is my teacher. Perfect. You said, to this woman I gave the book, and she is your teacher.
I'm getting better.
You are. You're doing amazing. Now, let me give you some common mistakes. Can I tell you about mistakes?
Oh, yes, please. Mistakes help us learn.
Okay, common mistake number 1. Many students say, the friend whom I went to the party with.
What's wrong with that?
In formal English, we should say, the friend with whom I went to the party. The preposition should be at the beginning.
Ah, so with whom is more formal than whom with.
Yes, both are understandable, but the formal way is with the preposition at the beginning.
Okay, what's mistake number 2?
Mistake number 2, the book which I'm interested in.
What's wrong?
In formal English, we should say, the book in which I'm interested. Again, the preposition should be at the beginning.
So it's about preposition position. At the beginning equals more formal.
Exactly. You're learning so well.
What about mistake 3?
Mistake 3, using that instead of whom or which. For example, the teacher that I spoke to. This is casual, but in formal English, we say the teacher to whom I spoke.
So that is very casual, and whom which is more formal.
Yes, and when we use a preposition, we must use whom for people and which for things. We cannot use that with a preposition at the beginning.
I understand. This is really clear now.
Now, let me give you some real-life examples. Imagine you're writing an email to your boss.
An email to my boss, okay?
You might write, the project about which I spoke last week is now complete.
The project about which I spoke. That's formal and professional.
Yes. Or imagine you're at a job interview. The interviewer might ask, the experience for which you are known, can you tell us more?
The experience for which you are known. That's very formal.
Yes. This is how native speakers use these structures in formal situations. Now, imagine a casual conversation. You might say, the movie I watched yesterday was really good.
That's so different. Much simpler.
Yes. So you can see formal situations use these preposition plus whom or which structures. Casual conversations use simpler structures.
This is so helpful. Now I understand when to use these.
Okay, let's review what we learned today. Are you ready?
Yes, I want to remember everything.
First, we use whom for people and which for things. Can you repeat?
Whom for people, which for things.
Good. Second, the preposition comes before whom or which, not after.
Preposition before whom or which.
Third, the structure is noun plus preposition plus whom or which plus verb.
Noun, preposition, whom or which, verb.
Fourth, common prepositions include with, to, about, for, in, from, without, during, before, after.
Many prepositions, and they show different relationships.
Exactly. Each preposition has a special meaning. With means together, to means direction, about means topic, for means purpose, in means location or trust, from means origin or direction.
So many meanings.
Yes, and when you use these structures, your English sounds very formal, very educated, very professional.
I feel so proud. I can now use these structures.
Now, we have a question for all of you watching. We want you to practice.
Yes, here's the exercise. Think of a person or thing in your life. Make a sentence with a preposition and whom or which.
For example, if you have a friend, say, "My friend about whom I speak is very kind."
Or if you have a favorite book, say, "The book in which I read is amazing."
Then, write your sentence in the comments section. Don't be shy.
Yes, we will read your comments and we will help you if you make mistakes.
This is how we learn together.
Before we finish, please remember, like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications.
Yes, we upload new videos every week. Grammar videos, conversation videos, vocabulary videos.
And we have more difficult topics coming soon. Stay with us.
Now, here's our final question for you. We want to know, what is your favorite food or meal?
Yes, tell us in the comments. What do you like to eat?
Maybe you can tell us using these new structures. The restaurant in which I eat is, or the food about which I talk to my friends is.
Yes, make it fun.
Thank you so much for watching. You're doing great. English is difficult, but you are trying, and that's what matters.
Yes, keep practicing, keep learning. You can do it.
See you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for learning with us.
Take care.
Thank you so much for watching.
Goodbye, everyone. Keep learning and see you in the next video.